Meet Megan and Greg. Greg has spina bifida, but you wouldn't know it just by looking at him. Megan has written a short play highlighting the difficulties this sometimes brings, which was recently featured in an article in the Daily Record.
The reason it affects me so much is because I'm engaged to Greg, who has spina bifida, and if you looked at him, you would think he looks just like a regular 25-year-old. But if you look beyond that, you would then see that he does have his daily struggles and he goes through things daily that he suffers with, because he has to catheterise and do his bowel washouts and stuff. So it inspired me to write it because regardless of having a disability or not, it doesn't define you as a person. It's a part of you, but it doesn't define you.
Many people live with hidden disabilities which affect their lives in different ways. For Greg, he has faced judgment from strangers as he tries to go about his daily life.
A couple of years back, maybe 3-4 years ago, I was getting on a bus, obviously I got on the bus and I got my little pass out to get on. I put the pass down. He took the pass up, he looked at the pass, shook his head at me and put the pass down. I mean, I don't know why he shook his head at me, I don't need the reason. I mean, yeah, it's not visible, but does that mean that I shouldn't have a pass? I'm fraudulently taking a pass off the government because I'm not disabled enough for him,
They need to use disabled facilities as well. Like, they shouldn't be judged for using those things. So I really wanted to start the conversation in that way so that people could educate themselves and find out. It was such a really nice experience because it took me a while to figure out what I wanted to write about, because there's quite a lot of things that I thought would be beneficial. The key messages in the scene are that you shouldn't be afraid to tell someone or be ashamed of who you are. Just because you've been made fun of before doesn't mean that someone else won't understand. The feedback from the article has been amazing. So many people have just been sending lots of really nice messages on how they're proud of what I'm doing. But that was a really nice feeling because it obviously had a nice impact on people and made them think.
If we can get it to many places as possible, I mean, I don't even know if the article's just been read in Scotland, because we've got a couple of English friends, American friends, so it might be perceived a lot further. So I mean, even if we could get it as far as possible, because you never know, someone could be suffering somewhere else in the world that they haven't read the article and they can't tell their family or friends or something like that because they're hidden that way. So hopefully by a play, maybe the play can get further afield, maybe she can get even bigger and better from it.
It just made me really proud of Greg, knowing that he's with this, he's been more open about it, because I know that it's something he's not been open about but in the past. So just seeing him going through all his daily struggles but then being open about it to maybe help someone else, it's really inspiring.